I think Kage is bottom 3 in the game. This character sucks. He does nothing good.
Bottom 3?
He does nothing good.
Listen to me right now, you. Last year, you said Falk was bottom 3 in the game, and this is what happened. I want you to stop putting anything in bottom anywhere, man.
How you guys want to do this? In order, or what do you guys think the worst is? Like, starting from her best matchup. Are you guys
going alphabetical order? Alphabetical order is probably the best.
Abigail. I feel like it still can be bad, but with literally all the nerfs that he's gotten, it's gotten very close to even.
Okay, I know Shivs has to play. I mean, yeah, I know Shivs had to play against Problems Abigail, but I know he hasn't been playing Abigail since all the nerfs.
Since he dropped him, it's been easy. Abigail's like now I think that Abigail lost the jabs for the anti-airs, and you can just jump at him. And you can actually just force the mix-up between him V-skilling and all. He takes more of a risk than you do, right, when you jump.
Yeah.
I actually think Laura might beat Abigail now, especially now that you can whiff punish his normals as well. You see forward heavy punch, you can medium shoulder that almost every time, especially playing on PC.
The last time I think I played, like, Abigail, it was when me and Problem were playing casuals in Kumite London. And he was like going crazy after the nerfs, because I remember that was the patch that literally just came out to nerf Abigail too, and I thought it was funny. I actually think she might beat Abigail. You know, I hate the character. I never want to give Abigail players credit. You know, they're all scrubs in my eye. But yeah, actually, it might be a bad matchup for Abigail. I'll give you that.
He's become more of a problem. Yeah.
This is what Problem X is playing now this season is Alex.
Yeah.
And,
Problem only plays broken characters.
Yeah. It's playing the meta.
So hard still, man. It's still really hard. I think
I'd say 5.5, because he still has the same problems dealing with Laura, but if he does hit you, like, you know, could explode, but he has to find a way to get that hit, and Laura just kind of controls the neutral way too well.
I don't even really think too much about this matchup, to be honest. But, you know, I'll do the majority rule, since you guys both think Alex is 5.5. You guys both made, like, good points about, you know, if Alex hits you, you're done. There's no... I can't really V-shift Alex because I want my own V-trigger. Yeah, I can see it. Cross medium punch is kind of annoying, too. I think Blanca is a gimmicky character, and I think anyone who plays Blanca is just trying to random you out. That being said, I do think this matchup is probably... I don't know. I don't think Blanca's bad, but I don't know too much about this character. I would probably say even, but I feel like even's kind of like the place I just throw characters when I don't know where to put them. But Vega, I know Shivs has more experience with Vega.
Yeah,
Shivs can take the ball on that one.
I'll be honest, this used to be my favorite matchup from season 1 to 4. I thought Laura Vega was the best matchup ever for Laura. I used to think, what the hell can Vega do against this character? And then they slowly started making Vega better. And I think Bolt Strike and I were talking about this the other day, and we both kind of agree with V-Shift, Vega buffs, all the stuff Vega's got in a proper V-skill. Probably 5.5 now.
Birdie, I haven't seen this character in years. I forgot Birdie was in the game. Where's Birdie going?
5.5, and that's only because the last time I played a good Birdie was Max, and he washed me. I lost that set 2-1, and the way he played still convinces me that Birdie still beats the brakes out of Laura.
You mean 4.5 in Laura's favor? I mean 4.5, right?
Yeah.
Because she loses,
Yeah, she loses, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. I thought you were saying it Laura beat Birdie. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I think Birdie beats Laura, too. I actually think that's matchup.
Yeah.
Balrog. In my opinion, Laura's kind of best matchup.
Yeah.
So, 6-4.
Yeah.
Not much to say about it.
Cody.
I think it's even. And he has a way to deal with clap. He actually does. Like, he could just do stand medium kick every single time and get the trade. And it's like, it's going to build his V-trigger.
What about you?
My favorite part of the Cody matchup is when he throws the EX Fireball and he just walks in it like he's iron.
You know what I'm saying?
And he
So that's his EX clap.
Yeah, I would say even though.
Wow.
Probably.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. I feel like I'm the only low player who actually.
Bro, 6-4 stop.
I think this matchup's like 6-4, but you know we'll go 5.5. We'll meet in the middle. We'll meet in the middle.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think Laura smokes Cody still. Cammy.
I always felt like Laura was able to fight her, so
5-5? EX Spiral Arrow nerf with Projectile was kind of a big change in that matchup. Like, it kind of made her not be able to just go through claps for free every time.
I never really thought Laura did too bad against her, but now I feel like she just kind of got to the point where it's even now. Chun-Li. I would probably say it is 4.5. Honestly, I don't think it's enough for a 4.6.
Yeah.
I would probably
not anymore.
Yeah, I think Chun-Li. I think the stand heavy punch nerf. Like before, she could just throw a stand heavy punch all willy nilly, but now she kind of has to think about it.
And now she could kind of throw out. She could still kind of throw out stand roundhouse, and it's still, if you're close enough, like that's still gonna push you back on whiff, which is kind of dumb, but
no,
that's still a thing.
Also, I feel like you could jump more. When they nerfed the stand light kick anti-air, it was like you can't really, like before she was just whiffing heavies and then stand light kick anti-air, which was mad annoying. Now she can't really do that because she has to do back heavy kick.
Yeah. If they don't do that button, then she's getting jumped on.
Sim, where do you guys think Sim is?
It's definitely bad. I don't know how bad is it. 4.5, 4.6.
That's what I feel like. Ed? Oh, you think Ed's 4.6?
V-Skill 2, he didn't even need that, but that's just 2 buttons to get through clap. And this is, and what the fucking, what is it, the stand route, the
medium kick.
The fierce.
No,
in the court.
Kick 2.
Oh, the medium kick? Yeah, that's ignorant. That's ignorant.
Kick, please.
That's all he needs.
Please.
It's all he needs.
I can't. And then you got that psycho upper as well on a reversal, so you got to kind of stop and wait, even though it's slow and you can meet it. Sometimes you're gonna do strings that are a little bit, you know, out there.
Oh yeah, they buffed his throw range. I forgot. They buffed his throw range. He could do what? Crouch medium punch into throw now? I don't think he could able to do that off just doing medium punch. He could just do it. He had to walk up before.
I think Fang's 6-4. I think Fang's actually 6-4 as well. Yeah, I think this matchup's terrible.
I can't disagree.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Falk. I know Phil's. I know Phil's has been
oh yeah,
over there. Yeah, that's your character.
Terrorizing over there.
I started shaking the second you said that name. Oh my god. But you people have gotten her buff 3 or 4 times.
We buff Phil. We're sorry.
But with that being said, I think this is a 4.5. I don't think it's that bad.
I can agree with that. Cause like it's bad, but like it's not 6-4 bad.
All right, G.
E.
Me personally,
you know better, yeah.
As someone who's dabbled a bit in G and played a lot of G player, I think this version of G is actually pretty good. I actually think G does pretty well versus Laura. I want to say 4.6. I'm probably say like 4.5. But I do think G. The one issue with G that I actually don't like playing against Laura is when I feel like G. He doesn't have a hard way around Thunderclap, but he doesn't get a reward for stopping Thunderclap as much as other characters. Like, I'll hit, like, crouch medium kick, and then that's it. Like, I can get back to neutral, but also I feel like if I whiff, like, one button, and I get knocked down, then I gotta spend my V reversal, then I don't have my V trigger, and then it's like, oh, well, now I gotta play again. So, I think it's 4.5. I don't think it's 4.6 bad, but I think it's 4.5. Alright, G.
E.
Me personally,
you know better, yeah.
As someone who's dabbled a bit in G and played a lot of G player, I think this version of G is actually pretty good. I actually think G does pretty well versus Laura. I want to say 4.6. I'm probably say like 4.5. But I do think G, he doesn't have a hard way around Thunderclap, but he doesn't get a reward for stopping Thunderclap as much as other characters. Like, I'll hit, like, crouch medium kick, and then that's it. Like, I can get back to neutral, but also I feel like if I whiff, like, one button, and I get knocked down, then I gotta spend my V reversal, then I don't have my V trigger, and then it's like, oh, well, now I gotta play again. So, I think it's 4.5. I don't think it's 4.6 bad, but I think it's 4.5.
This is another situation where across all the nerfs, it feels playable, but his V trigger one is still a problem. For me, at least. Like, the neutral feels fine, but the V-trigger one, for me, is still the problem. And he's still, still low profile Thunderclap. EX Demon Flip is still dumb. I'd say 4.5.
I'm want to just chime in here and say, Idom, I know you respect Leo quite a lot as a player. Leo thinks Laura beats Akuma.
Really?
Huh.
I think it was a pretty popular. I thought it was a popular thing in America for a while, and Shax and I were so confused.
I personally think the nerf's kind of caught up to Akuma. I think it's even. I think he's kind of in the Cammy's boat. I think the nerf's caught up to him. I don't think Akuma. Oh yeah, I just want to disclaimer. I don't think Akuma's bad.
No.
I don't think this character's bad, but I do think the nerf's caught up to him. So I would probably say it's even. All right, Guile.
Go on, boy.
Super slept on character.
4.5.
4.5.
I suppose. Yeah, 4.5.
Decent Ibuki players that can definitely know how to rob you. But no one I'd say is notable as a top Ibuki.
What about you, Mailyn? Me personally, I think Laura beats Ibuki.
I don't know. It's like it's just been feeling better lately.
I think
I
think Ibuki suffers from Shivs brought it up earlier with Sim. I really think certain characters are just better on console, and I think Ibuki's one of those characters where it's just like she's better on console. Like on PC, I feel like Ibuki's so easy to stop.
He's kind of similar to Laura as well, where she's kind of hard call out V shift. She didn't really OS for it.
Yeah, she can't really OS your V shift. She can't stop a lot of things. Like with V shift, I actually feel like Ibuki just gets like so much work.
Yeah, her V triggers like kind of just get nullified with that.
Jury.
I would say even, but yeah.
4-6.
I think Jury's 4-6. I actually think this matchup sucks.
4-6.
The Jury players are down players, bro. We gotta ban all the Jury players, but I think this matchup's 4-6. Ever since season, I want to say 3, when she got the 2-bar V trigger, and I kept saying, yo, this character's kind of good. She's just a lot of work, and then she just kept getting buffed after buffed after buff, and I was like, bro, she's just gonna keep going. She's like opposite Cammy and Akuma. Kenneth.
Yes. 4.5. 4.5. I mean, even though Ken is annoying, DP okay, good way to deal with Firewall with heavy DP. I'm not having a legit 3-frame and having to commit to Tatsu, and also his neutral I think his neutral may not be as good as Laura's, to be honest with you. Outside of a couple buttons. I'd say 4.5.
4.5. I think if like Laura's just trying to just do whatever, it's obviously it can be bad, but if you're playing neutral, then yeah, it's closer to even, so 4.5 is fine.
I'll probably say the same thing. If you're trying to play neutral, I think it'll probably be even, but if you're trying to like throw thunderclaps or like just go ham, it would probably be like 4.5. Kage honestly is going up there with Balrog and Fang in my opinion. I think Kage sucks. I just think this character is bad. I think this character sucks.
I think he's gotten better, but I can agree Laura still beats him. Even like his V trigger changes, V skills, like his damage output is insane, but I think it's not like whoever gets off him first is like,
bro. I think Kage is bottom 3 in the game. This character sucks. He does nothing good.
Bottom 3?
He does nothing good.
Listen to me right now, you. Last year, you said Falk was bottom 3 in the game, and this is what happened. I want you to stop putting anything in bottom anywhere, man.
I think Kage sucks.
I think it's 5.5. Just because his damage output is actually ridiculous. If he gets you in the corner, it's actually annoying. He kind of got a throw loop thing going on, because he stays so close to you. So I think with that alone, it's kind of closer to even, but 5.5.
Nah, I put Kage 6-4. What about you, Shiv?
5.5 as well. I agree. The neutral is good. I just want to play like a Sako level Kage to make a proper assessment on the matchup, because my god, it's bad, man.
I think Kage is terrible. All right, Colleen.
6-4, maybe now.
It could be 6-4. Laura always won.
Yeah, I always felt like Laura did good versus Colleen too. I don't know about 6-4 now. I would probably say it's probably still like 5.5. But
I haven't read her changes the way I've heard she's been nerfed. But can she vanity out of stand heavy punch EX flap still or no?
I haven't actually looked into that.
I don't think I tested it enough myself.
Oh shit! Thanks for the raid, Lord Bonchan. Oh shit.
Yo, Bonchan? Wow.
I don't know. Like I don't want to say it's 6-4 bad, but I would probably put it in 5.5. But I do think Colleen's always lost to Laura. Ever since Colleen came out, I felt like she lost to Laura. Here's the thing. Colleen's a good character. Kage's a bad character. That's why I kind of want to put it like that.
Listen, I'm tired of you.
Kage's a bad I mean, Kage's a bad character.
We can just leave it at that, to be honest. They're both 5.5, to be honest.
I just need to hear one thing. Who are the two worst characters in this game than Kage?
In my opinion?
Yes.
Dan and... No, I don't want to say
Dan?
Yeah, I think
Hey,
Dan's
that's
bad.
kinda crazy, man.
Nah, I think Dan's trash. I think Dan's a walking gimmick.
Here's the one, yeah.
Here, man.
I would probably say Dan and... Probably...
Lucia?
Yeah, probably Lucia. Probably Dan and Lucia.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, you know what? I can't really name you a bottom 5 this season, so...
Yeah, it's hard to come up with one right now.
Who else? Karen, Karin.
I mean, Laura gets in, she still has 4 options.
Yeah, well, I mean, with Visha's broken. Visha's broken. I feel like that will forever be what you got. Visha's just broken.
She has 3 frame and a DP as well, so I mean, it's not like Karen players will really have just those 2 options that rely on Vinia. They have decent options as well.
Yeah, this as well. Probably 5.5 though.
Yeah, we're in like 3 separate wavelengths over here.
Yeah, yeah. This is actually.
I'll be honest. When we played last iDom, I remember you were on PC and I was on PS4. Every time I do great, and for some reason I just whip a drill in your face because I think I'm a brush down character when I then I lose the game and I'll be like, well, that's my fault. I can't blame the matchup for that when I'm playing dumb. Is that a matchup that Laura really wins? Especially with Manat's V-Trigger, when we haven't spoken about that. It's one of the best V-Triggers, in my opinion, probably the best V-Trigger in the game.
Okay, I agree with you with Manat's V-Trigger, but I feel like you have to leave some slight of like error in like talking matchups, because like if we're talking every player's playing perfect, Sim loses no matchups. Sim beats every character in the game at that point, if everyone's playing perfect.
Every time, and if you don't guess right, let's say you spend 60% of your life getting in on me, right? Like for example, and then you don't guess right and I get out. You don't have that 40% to now try and, you only have 40%. You don't have that. You have to try and guess your way back in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Since we're all over the place, even.
Fair enough.
Nikali.
I always felt it was even, but that's just me. Cause like I played Rama, I'd play Cycle, I played all these Nakalis, and it just felt even. Just because of his V-Skill 1 alone, kind of makes it annoying, even though the neutral is garbage. But it feels annoying, but it's not. She doesn't lose.
He doesn't deal with that very well at all. It's exactly what you were saying before. Like crouch light kick is like his best way to deal with clap, and in like clap strings, and if that doesn't hit, he gets smoked. But with the sped up V-Skill 1, it's kind of awkward to react and just get through his size moves. So I'd probably say even, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards even. I actually never liked fighting Nikali, but I do think I don't know like any of his like different V-Skill changes, so I would probably say even. And the crouch light kick is kind of stubby. Like Nikali doesn't really have a good way around Thunderclap. Nash. Nash.
Ain't that your favorite matchup besides Rog? So you got that one.
I don't think Nash is that bad, to be honest. Like before, when Nash actually like didn't have a 3-frame, add all the trash stuff, I actually think this matchup was kind of like free for Laura. But I think all these characters who don't need their V trigger and could just like use V shift, and I think Nash getting a 3-frame actually helped a lot. And Laura can't really deal with Sobat too well either, so I wouldn't say 6.4 now. I would probably say like 5.5. All right, Mika. This character, this character is a demon. This character actually
is demonic.
This character is actually silly. I still hate to this day people say Laura is better than Mika. They're on the same wavelength in my opinion. They're both very annoying.
Yeah, it's even down to the T, because like whoever starts first is gonna die. It's almost guaranteed. So it's even, and anyone who says otherwise, I don't know, doesn't play it enough. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's even. But these characters were made for each other. They're literally the same character.
Yeah, I can see it. To be fair, I mean the V-Trigger 1 buff is kind of scary for me, so because I haven't played against a single Rashid since the patch. But yeah, I mean I could see what you mean with that. If you want to go put it in 5.5 at least, I'm with it.
I don't know. it was always one of those matches for me that I don't know how to feel.
I realized one thing about this game. All the characters who aren't like, I'm gonna throw a fireball DP, I enjoy fighting. Like the Colleen's, the Rashids, all those kind of characters, I really like fighting. I hate the Ryus and the Kens. That's just boring.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
we could all agree that this is one of Laura's worst matches with Ryu plays about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You get that out the
we,
way.
like we literally should never win, but
Yeah.
we player base.
I mean, it's 4-6. It's not 10-0. You can win.
I mean, yeah, but it's like I feel like we win too often. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you better in it. You're better.
Appreciate it. Sagat. Lately, Sagat's been a nightmare for me, but I mean, it's not horrible. So,
Us Sagats here are kind of like very aggressive. So I've never experienced a Sagat that can zone me out. You guys have at least Zaf, who's fantastic at the game. So I'll let you guys take on.
Yeah, we have Zap and the Kevin Malone, but they're not bad Sagats at all.
I would probably say even. Like, Sagat zoning is not as scary as like Giles or anything. And Sagat falls under the problem. I feel like his game plan doesn't work. He's not built for this game.
No,
Absolutely not.
I feel like he wants to zone. I understand that part. He wants to zone. But if the person gets in, and then, I don't know, say hypothetically does like, say I land a random jump in on Sagat, and then boom, he loses like 30-40%. Cool. What is Sagat supposed to do? I can literally down back for like 60 seconds, and he's not going to make up that damage. If like one bad jump in happens, or like I get in past the fireball, and I get the life lead, I feel like I can just sit on it. Wants to know. Yeah, you see it? You see it? Okay,
No.
okay.
No.
Please.
Yeah, answer that.
Sakura. I personally think this match is probably like, so it's kind of the same thing. Like before, like Yuri, I felt like Urian had a hard time when he was mad good, and now like they kind of took away Urian's kind of option to get around Thunderclaps. When I was playing Takiti, the only way he would get around Thunderclap was he would have to already have charge held down if I just threw Thunderclap out in neutral, and he would have to headbutt through it. But now it's like,
Can't do that.
Yeah, your game against Takedo when I saw you guys play was ridiculous. I love that.
yeah, I think Urian got like so bad this season.
Oh man.
All these matchups are so funny because before V Shift, I think Laura used to be Bison. Before V Shift.
Okay.
With V Shift in the game, I feel like it's so hard to guess right, and I feel like the problem with V Shift is like you're gonna be returning to neutral so much. So in the neutral, I feel like Bison can't play neutral with Laura. Like he has stand medium kick, crouch medium kick could actually get around Thunderclap pretty easily. But I do, and his V reversal was bad. That was the other thing. All these characters with bad V reversals with V Shift just got so much better, and it's crazy. That's why I really don't like V Shift. But if I had to put this anywhere, I would have to maybe say 4.5 now with V Shift. Yeah, with V Shift.
I do want to say I think Bison's another character that got better on PC though, because
with the
now that they've nerfed his crouch jab anti, right?
Yeah.
You'd think that the dash jump game would be kind of crazy on Bison because his crouch face is slow, but the jump back medium punches and stuff.
Just like the whole game system just killed them.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone outside of Japan would disagree with you on that.
You're right. This was always a matchup I felt was even because I factor in both forms. Like, old can zone Laura. When you're young, I feel like Laura just wins. You can do whatever.
Yeah, you can kind of do whatever you want, yeah. I agree with that.
So.
I would probably put Zaku even. Gil, I think this character's trash too. You think Laura destroys Gil?
You picked V skill 1, I have 1. I'm just happy they're not parrying my shit anymore.
I mean, true. I would say, but 6. I don't think Lord Abdul destroys Gil just for that.
No, I think you can like stand full screen, charge, clap, move behind it. You know, it's not like his zoning is fantastic. And let's be honest, Gil's
Gil's ass, bro.
Yeah, he's relying on gimmicks for a lot of it. I don't think he's.
Just say it. No, just say how you say how you feel, sure.
I don't think.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think Laura loses this by a long shot, but I just think Zoni can get a little annoying. That's all.
Honda. He didn't get anything. He didn't really get anything, did he?
You know, after the V trigger 2 throw, when he like just runs you into the corner,
yeah,
he could combo off of that now. But it's not significant.
Not that good. Yeah, not that good.
Yeah, that's the only change I remember, but it's not significant.
Lucia, this character's ass too.
She's ass, but she beats Laura.
She beats Laura.
I think she beats Laura too, but she is ass. I think she's pretty bad.
Definitely ass. 4.5.
The way I see it is this character sucks, and the one character I think she fights for is ironically Laura.
She has no other good matches besides Laura?
I think she could fight Nikali decently well.
I can see that.
After that, I'm like, I don't really know what this character's supposed to do.
Poison. Everyone's favorite character.
7-3.
Well,
3-7.
3-7?
Well,
You
playing both characters. I'm saying, I think Laura definitely loses. 4.5 though.
4.5.
What?
I think it's 6-4. I don't think it's 7-3. It's not that bad. But I do think
not 7-3 bad. No.
I think it's 6-4. I think it's
I hate poison in it. I just hate poison. I would probably trade up like a finger for poison to just disappear forever.
No, yeah, that's definitely a matchup. Poison does not need a V trigger like at all. But I feel like it's not the hardest thing to just like try to walk her down. You know what I'm saying? And as long as she has V reversal available, yeah, it's like she could try to get Laura off of her, but because she can walk poison down a little easier than other zoners, I don't feel like it's horrible.
I personally think that we got no buffs on Laura because Capcom protected poison for iDom.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
You're not crazy to think that shit. So I hold you.
Yeah, I would probably say even. I think Seth does have like a decent amount of tools to get around like what Laura wants to do.
Yeah,
I do think it's scary for Seth though, because Seth kind of explodes.
Yeah, Seth got 900 as well, right?
Yeah, 900. Yeah, nerfed his health. And
I agree.
All right, Dan. I think Dan sucks.
Dan pressure is crazy, man.
Bro, oh my god, this character's so bad. Dan sucks.
I think if you played Moruto, I know you're a god, but I don't think you would know what to do against that kind of Dan. To say that character sucks. To be honest with you,
I just think
this game is in that state now. I wouldn't say any character is horrible.
I do think this is the best version of Dan across literally any game he's been in. I can agree with that.
I hear you guys hate
broke.
I hear you guys hate Rose, and I love that. But
so for me, I'd say 5.5 Laura, if not even.
I know Rose got buffed, right? But what does she do against Clap? What is Rose supposed to do?
You got that EX Soul Spiral. That move's broken.
And then if I don't have ball, what do I do?
She got EX Soul Spiral. She has Slide, and she has Damn Fierce Trade.
I'm gonna slide in the string and be point blank minus like 10, right? Point blank.
Hey, she has a trade. She has a trade combo for that.
Wait. To be fair, Rose is what is it? Back heavy kick? I think that move.
It does trade. It move's
broken.
I'm talking about
that trade too. Yeah.
I do agree. I think it's 5.5. Like I'll meet in the middle, but I do think Rose beats. I do think Laura beats Rose. What's up, Oswald?
Akira?
Akira.
I
think she beats Laura.
You think she beats Laura?
Yeah. She beats Laura.
A little bit similar to Ken in a way where her buttons aren't fantastic, you can whiff punish them, but that heavy DP going through claps and V-triggers are good.
From mad far.
Yeah, I think she's really good.
And now I think with I don't know if it's a buff or it's always been that way, but her V-trigger too, like how you could just activate and she would just like DP from mad far. Like that's like a Ken thing too. So that's mad good.
4.5.
I know
4.9.
nothing about that V trigger, and I kind of know nothing about this character, so I'm agree with you guys. Oro is trash.
You know what?
I legit feel like you should never lose to Oro unless you get Tengu Stone. Unless
Yeah,
you
you
lose,
know
the,
what?
unless you
I
lose the
agree,
V trigger.
exactly.
Unless you lose the V trigger, I feel like you should actually never lose to Oro.
Oh,
But Tengu.
that's
Wait.
it.
But that being said, before like anyone clips the Tengu Stones is broken. It's like one of the best V triggers in the game. Tengu
If he
Stones is
gets
broken.
it off, if he gets it off, that is mad good. It is mad good.
But yeah, Luke 6'4". That's easy.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking out the YouTube video. Glad Mailyn and Shivs got to join me, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. What a wild ride! Definitely was a wild ride. That hurt me.